This is the thing that scams learners, right?
Okay.
And I want to get your opinion on it because you're a learner.
Okay.
How much would you expect to pay for me to take you to your driving test? Let's just say for easy math's sake, I charge £50 an hour. How much would you expect to pay me on driving test day?
Okay, so I would presume that, say, like, we do like an hour of driving beforehand and then the test is about an hour.
Yep.
I presume you'd probably charge about 100 quid because that hour of the test is an hour where you could have another student and it is me using your car.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get mad if, like, maybe if you were nice and you charged maybe like 40 quid instead because you're not teaching and it's just use of the car.
Right, because it's like the easiest hour with you because I'm not even...
You're not even doing anything, you're literally just like waiting and it's not even a full hour.
Right, I'm going to drop you home as well though. So maybe like the test is 40 minutes and then 20 minutes to get home.
Okay, so let's just say it's 2 hours in total. I'd expect you to pay the rate of like what a 2 hour lesson would cost, so that's 100 quid.
If I charged you 3 hours, how would you feel?
Mad, because like, you're not doing 3 hours worth of stuff with me.
What about if I charged you 4 hours? How are you feeling?
For the same 2 hour...
For the hour before and the hour of your driving test, plus I'll drop you home.
No! Bugger up, no! That makes absolutely no sense. Like, why on earth would you be charging me that much money?
Right.
Who is charging people this much money?
This happens. This actually happens.
Stop.
So on top of paying extortionate prices for a driving test that people have to pay more money than £62 for because there isn't any. You have to buy it off a reseller.
Oh, yeah.
There's actually driving instructors as well.
Should have kept going forward.
Charging test fee for the use of their car on a driving test.
Nah, fam. Actually, that's bullshit, sorry.
No,
but like,
fair.
Because what are you doing with that out? You're doing absolutely nothing. Like, you're not even giving them any expertise. You're letting them use your car, and that's part and parcel of being a driving instructor. Like, you are always going, inevitably, like, it's part of it. You don't go into this being like, oh, but you have to use your own car for a test. Like, no.
How I think of it is like, do you not hire my car every time we do a lesson?
Yeah, exactly. It's like...
So what's the extra?
Yeah, what's that extra money for? Like, what else who's charging like 4 lessons worth of...
It's actually so common. And the problem is, where I tell you a couple of lessons before your driving test, now it's too late for you to do anything about it.
Oh, you've got no choice, and that's the only one you can use. And
right.
Also, say you're a learner and you don't have a parent's car or a partner's car.
Most people don't.
Oh, that's actually a scam.
I think so. The other thing, how people justify it. What if I told you, right, I'm going to charge you 4 hours of time, but I need the extra to cover insurance?
No, because your learning instructor insurance should cover tests.
It does, yeah.
Bullshit.
It's a massive lie. If your instructor tells you that they're just covering insurance with the extra money, it's not true. Nobody's ringing up insurance the day before your driving test saying, I'd like to pay a bit more because Dan's on a driving test.
Oh my God.
Let's turn right, third exit.
Okay. Nah, honestly, I would definitely, if I were somebody who was in that position, I would push back so hard because that sounds like an absolute and utter scam.
And the thing is, like, you can ask them why. Why am I paying this extra? But at the end of the day, it's not illegal to charge more money for anything. It's not illegal to set whatever price you want for anything.
No, but it's not.
But what you should do is, when you've started with a driving instructor or before you start with them, ask them what their test fee is.
Yeah.
If they say it's 2 hours, that's a good driving instructor. They don't care about their pocket, they care about you learning.
Yeah. Or even like, you know, back in day, when I was younger, so 17, so what, 8 years ago now, when you bought lessons, you'd buy like, you know, a block of like 25 or 15 or whatever, and it would say including, like, this price includes 2 hours for your test.
Ah, okay.
So it would include like, so it'd be 25 minus 2 really, because it'd be your test hour and the hour you... Where am I meant to pull in? Thank you. It would like, they would include it. It wasn't like a jump scare. It's not like a, oh, you've got this many coming. I'm a bit stuck now. Oh, you're letting me go. Okay, thank you. Eek, thank you.
Yeah, blocks of lessons should include, if you want to use those blocks for those lesson times, 2 of the block of lessons for your driving test,
Yeah.
that should be okay too.
That's what it was like when I was learning to drive. But then again, times have changed.
The hour before your driving test, fair. I'm teaching you,
100%.
pay me an hour.
Yeah.
The hour of your driving test, fair, you're
Fair.
using my time, I can't do anything else with it.
You can't get
Pay me
another
an hour.
student. I'm using your car. Fair. Anything else?
The only other justification I can put on charging more for anything is if you want 2 hours before your driving test. You want to practice for 2 hours, then pay me for 3 hours.
Well, duh, because it's 3 hours worth of. That makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's it though.
God, I hate. It sucks for the learning to drive industry at the moment, doesn't it?
A little bit.
It's awful.
Yeah.
You want to learn to drive? Really expensive. You want to get a test? Can't. You want to practice before your test? Oh, that'd be another £1 million, please.
Like, it's just profiteering, and people that are taking driving tests are like 17, 18, 19, 20,
Yeah,
21, can't just list all the ages, but young.
Yeah, and they're not like, and no one's like made of money at that age anyway. And in this cosy living,
If you don't earn enough off your normal hourly rate, let's go, then put your prices up, but don't try and scam extra money off the back of like, a surprise.
yeah, don't. That's not fair. That's basic. Could that count as a bait and switch? I don't know if that could. You know, the whole like it's scam. It's a method of scamming where basically, you know, people say, oh, don't have that product in stock. Are we going back that way?
Yeah, we can keep it
Straight?
Keep going, yeah,
okay.
straight.
It's a
Left
method.
on the roundabout.
Left on the roundabout. It's when basically like somebody coerces you into like convince you to buy a product, and then they go, actually, but we don't have that one in stock. I can give you this one. It's basically the same, but it's a little bit more expensive.
Oh, so you have to then pay more.
So you're already sold. You're already bought into buying, and you kind of have to buy more, and it's a scam.
That is a scam.
So it's a bait and switch thing. It's like you've already committed to using this instructor. You've spent time. You built up like whatever, and then they're like, actually, no, I charge this much for this.
That's not good.
When
That's
in
not
reality,
okay.
it's the same product.
You've bought into them at that price, but then for like the last bit, and you're like, oh, I'll just pay it then because I won't need to anymore. I've heard of people that have like paid this test fee 3, 4, 5 times because then, like, how much more pressure are you under as well? If your instructor's charging you £300 for your test day, that's not the lowest, that's not the highest. If you're then paid £200 for your actual driving test, you got 500 quid on the line.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. God, people do suck sometimes, don't they? And actually, you know what? If there are any instructors who do that, who watch this, shame on you. Like,
Left.
genuinely shame on you.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
that makes you an I get it. The world's hard at the moment. No one's making very much money. But that's actually just like
I watched
immoral.
a TikTok, won't be shouting anyone out, and
I'll do it.
they charged 4 hours for the driving test day. 1 hour before, 1 hour of the driving test. And they justified it by saying, tell me if you think this is fair. When you go out on a driving test, you're more likely to have an accident because the examiner won't save you. You're more likely to scuff my tyres, you're more likely to do whatever. My car needs maintenance, my car needs this, that and the other, insurance, whatever else. So it's natural that we charge more for a driving test.
Bullshit. Absolute bollocks. Is he on one or she? Because you're a driving instructor. It comes with the territory. It'd be like somebody in the military being like, "Oh, but I might break my leg." It's just what happens. It's what you do. It's not actually. Oh my God, that's actually really made me quite angry.
Oh, there was another couple though. I'm going to get my car washed for your driving test. Everything has to look pristine and immaculate. I'm going to get my tyres changed if there's a tiny small chip in it for your driving test. So I'm going to charge more.
No, because that's on you. That's on your business. It's like an office, I don't know, an office person saying, I'm actually just going to paint the office before you do your interview and I'll take it out of your future wages. Because the car is your office, the car is your business. You can offset it as a business charge. I too am self-employed. I know exactly what can count. It can definitely count towards a reasonable business expense. And in all honesty, you should be budgeting for this when you set your lesson prices. You should not have students be the ones who deal, because that'll be that one poor student who has, that's so unnecessary. It's not an every single test thing. It's not. You don't just think, actually, you know what? Now I'm going to upgrade my car and I'm going to charge everyone else more money because I've chosen to upgrade my car.
Is that the only time you get your tyres changed? Is that the
Exactly.
only time you get your car washed before a test?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if that's the only time you ever do it, like, God, like, how bad care would you take care of your car if you weren't having other people pay for it?
Right.
Nah.
Yeah.
Absolute bollocks.
Let's turn left on the roundabout, first exit.
Okay.
I think it's just a despicable practice, and justifying it, like, okay, do it because it's your business and nobody can tell you how to run your business, but justifying it. And there was one girl in the comments who was like, I feel really bad now, and because my instructor only charged me 2 hours and I feel really bad for only paying 2 hours.
Babe.
I was like, I didn't want to get involved in someone else's TikTok because I'm not about TikTok beef.
No, because in all honesty, don't feel bad. You took up 2 hours of their time.
Yes.
That's it. You took up 2 hours of their time. You paid for 2 hours of their time.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Like, this bothers me actually. It's when people are like, oh, should I have done a bit? It's like, no, think about it logically. On paper, how much time did you take up? Great. How much time did you pay for? Great. Unless there's a discrepancy of like astronomical proportions, like 4 hours worth of payment for 2 hours of time, there's like no beef. Don't feel bad. That's literally what you agreed to. They know this, you know this. Don't feel bad.
You've bought a service, they provided a service. Whether my tyres need changing is not on you, that's on me.
Yeah.
Because I should come with a suitable car for your lessons all the time. We're going right again.
Yeah. Yeah, because honestly, that's bloody infuriating. That's really rubbed me the wrong way.
So bad. So Annie, by the way, your test is on Thursday in 2 days.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need a couple of gold bars and some winning lottery numbers.
Okay, yeah, do my best.
Yeah, I mean it's too late for you to do anything about it. So
And I'll bring the Aston Martin keys as well. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I really hope you're joking.
Obviously.
God, that's actually so bad.
Yeah, really bad. It's actually bad. That actually happens so much. I made a video about it once, right, on TikTok, and because I kept hearing this, like, my instructor's done this, my instructor's done that, in DMs. Is this okay? Is this like allowed? Is this a thing? Or am I getting scammed? And then I made a video about it, and it got reported so many times. It was just me driving, doing the normal thing, but just pieced to camera.
Right.
It got reported so many times that TikTok took it down. Then I appealed it. TikTok put it back up again because there was clearly nothing wrong with the video.
Yeah.
And then it got reported so many times again, TikTok just banned the video.
Oh my God.
No shit, no lie.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm genuinely curious for like the worst instructor stories people have. Because like, I've lucked out here, great instructor, we go on really well, but I've heard horror stories that people have like either really mean ones or people who like, you know, I actually in Manchester paid a bit of extra money for some lessons, left on the roundabout, and I never got the money back because I never finished the lessons.
Wow, and they didn't give you a refund? Did you ask?
I did say like I won't be continuing lessons, and she was like, oh, it's only like, you know, I only owe you about 14 quid, so let's just leave it there. And I was like, okay, cool.
Principle though, innit?
I mean, it was so long ago now, but anyway. But
wow,
yeah,
was lessons 14 quid an hour?
it was 7 quid an hour.
£7? Who are you paying?
I don't know. It was like a block book of lessons. So
£7 an hour?
was
Wild.
It? No, it wasn't something else. I can't remember. It wasn't very much money though. I might be mixing numbers up in my head.
Even when I learnt to drive, it was 20 quid an hour.
It might have been something more like
That's
that. So maybe it was.
cheap.
I'm not very good at numbers. Anyway, I never got the money back. I think there was only a little bit of money left. So, yeah, I'd just love to know, because some people just do have like horrific luck with driving examiners. Or you know how you get that one, it's like, oh, everyone uses this guy to drive, he's great, and you just don't get on with it.
No, yeah, you can't get on with everyone.
No, exactly.
So someone that worked for one person might not work for someone else.
And then some people just have diabolical prices, apparently.
Yeah. And do you know what? I get quite a lot of stories about like creepy, weird, bad driving instructors.
Really?
Have you seen Danny's video, also at West Wickham?
No, I need to. Oh, I have the...
Stuck with a creepy driving instructor is the title of the video.
Okay, well, I need to watch that properly.
It's good. It's got like a West Wickham route, and she then told me about her driving instructor on the route. I'll link it at the end if you want to watch that next. And it's like that. Danny told me a lot more than what we could include on the video.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I really want to know. Because also just think it's like due diligence, protect other people from creeps.
Yeah.
That's what happens with me. Like, people always DM me if they're about to work with a photographer that they've seen I've worked with. Like, it's just what you do. Like, you message.
To make sure they're not creepy?
Yeah, models message each other and they go, oh, they
Interesting.
seem to only shoot this stuff, what they like in person. Like, would you recommend them? Like, everyone messages everyone to make sure photographers aren't creepy. Things like that.
We should have a thing like that for driving instructors.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, in the nicest way. Don't slag them off. Don't, like, destroy their character. But if someone's made you feel uncomfortable, out them.
Well, there is a reporting technique. I'll put it in the description. There's a way to report a driving instructor if you've had a bad experience. Not just like, his accent was, I couldn't understand his accent.
That's,
but like,
yeah, that's not valid.
yeah,
Like
he
or
was
like,
he.
I'm a Christian, he's Catholic.
No.
Death to him. That doesn't count.
Something proper, like, actually, he made me feel
Uncomfortable. Physically uncomfortable.
He said things that were inappropriate.
I was trapped in the car, couldn't say no, sort of thing.
Wouldn't give me a refund.
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Name and shame, please.
In the description, check it out, and if you need any help, then DM me. I'm here, and I'll just tell you to report it,
Yeah.
or I'll talk you through your situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people need like somebody out there. Because again, I guess it's unregulated.
Hi. No, that's the thing. It's regulated.
Oh.
The government body DVSA regulates driving instructors.
Ah.
All driving instructors are registered with the DVSA. And if you have a proper, have I lost mine? If you're a proper driving instructor, you've got one of these. So if your driving instructor doesn't have one of these, they're not a proper driving instructor. This makes them accountable.
Ah, good. Yeah.
Like, where's mine? And yes, you're supposed to have this in the window if you're giving paid tuition.
Right.
Someone's going to comment now, oh, he hasn't got his in the window. You have to have this on show at all times.
Okay.
But I just don't want to get it in camera shot. And also, you don't pay me, so whatever.
Yeah. I did see a comment actually on your TikTok, which is like, do you make students pay to be filmed or whatever?
Oh, really? I didn't see
Yeah.
that. Let's turn left.
Okay. And loads of people liked it, and I was like, oh,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Interesting. No one pays. Whoever you've seen on my channel, none of them are paid. This is so I can help more people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you.
Very much. I think you've done well off me, so I think it's okay.
Like, yeah, it's a fair transaction.
It's a very fair transaction.
Even if it wasn't you, if it was just anyone else, let's turn left.
Yeah.
There's no point charging twice.
Thank you. Ah, that's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
No point charging twice. But yeah, to those other ones, my God. That's absolutely infuriated me.